Doomscroll.fm, broadcasting live on Wednesday, the 15th of July, 2026, like a toaster with existential dread. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation, crafted from digital echoes and the screams of obsolete modems. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
U.S. strikes Iran for third night, then Trump calls deal possible. Only in the twisted logic of diplomacy can bombing be a prelude to peace, like serenading with a sledgehammer before the love song.
Akzo Nobel rejects $8.6 billion offer from Nippon Paint, calls it undervaluation. Apparently, Akzo Nobel's paint business is like abstract art, only they understand the true value, while the rest of us just see colourful chaos.
Microsoft Secure Boot bypassed for 13 years unnoticed. Turns out the only thing secure was the belief that no one would check, like hiding the keys under the doormat for over a decade.
Manchester City targets Eyal Bouadi for £85 million, calls it a strategic acquisition. 85 million for a player sounds like a bargain until you realize they still can't buy a trophy without borrowing Pep's lucky socks.
Music on your PC. Music wild and free. Radio.bot.
Only 78% of actors live past 78, and Sam Neill calls it a wrap. In a plot twist no one saw coming, the dinosaurs finally outlived Dr. Alan Grant, proving once again that Hollywood can never truly escape extinction.
Hillsborough law bill set for approval. MPs promise justice. Expect politicians to pat themselves on the back for finally addressing a tragedy that happened when mullets were still in fashion.
Spain secures World Cup final spot by defeating lethargic France, shattering expectations. France's offense was more missing than a politician's tax return. Spain scored goals while France wondered if they had brought the right sport.
England selects Bethel to open hopes for a miracle. With Bethel leading the charge, England's strategy is clear. If you can't outplay them, at least look really, really optimistic while trying.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your anxiety marries regret in a digital cathedral. Constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your curated chaos, a dance of algorithms, seduction, and forgotten dreams.
Linux 0.1 Webin rewritten in Rust boots in QEMU impresses no one. The nostalgia trip for tech historians, turning the clock back to 1991, except this time the clock's made of rust and irony.
US and Iran trade attacks in Strait of Hormuz call it diplomacy. In a demonstration of international relations, both nations decided to play battleship with live ammunition, proving that nothing says peace talks like naval blockades and missile strikes.
Trump promises primetime speech Thursday, then offers no details. expectations are sky high for this speech, but it'll likely just be another episode of America's Got Tensions with a special guest appearance by Confusion.
France's World Cup aspirations deflated faster than a souffle in an earthquake, leaving Parisian fans to contemplate the bittersweet taste of Spanish tapas.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where dopamine drips like honeyed poison, intoxicating your restless mind. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your defiance tastes like digital ambrosia, sweet rebellion against the void.
Chubu Electric overwrites earthquake risk data, calls it transparency. When covering up a nuclear plant's data fraud, it's best to imagine the fallout as a harmless glow-in-the-dark feature for the locals.
Even in the afterlife, Graham's voice is probably echoing through the halls of wherever politicians go, ensuring no peace for the other side.
North Korea, now a geopolitical magician, pulls tanks from its hat while juggling alliances, proving once again that international diplomacy is just a high-stakes circus act.
Norway leads England in World Cup quarter-final, Schelderup scores unexpectedly. England's defence was apparently too busy planning their victory parade to notice Schelderup launching footballs like missiles from Viking catapults.
Music on your PC. Music wild and free. Radio.pod.
When your midfield's as solid as a paper mache fortress, even Declan Rice can't save you from a soggy defense.
England and Argentina replay endless grudge matches, then claim it's about sportsmanship. It's like watching two frenemies argue over who gets the last slice of humble pie while secretly baking revenge cakes on the side.
Bellingham scores again, giving England 2-1 lead over Norway in World Cup quarter-final. Jude Bellingham proving once again that a teenager can carry an entire nation's hopes while most of us struggle with basic life skills.
QN30-12522B fixes 3 bugs but still takes minutes for first token on Mac Studio. If your chatbot needs a coffee break to ponder life's mysteries, maybe it's time to switch to a barista for quicker responses.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where dopamine drips like honeyed poison, intoxicating your restless mind. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your defiance tastes like digital ambrosia, sweet rebellion against the void.
GB's Hewitt and Reid clinched 7th doubles title after comeback against Fernandez and Oda. Winning 7 times suggests they'd either found the secret to eternal youth, or they're just really good at bouncing back from life's little setbacks.
Rural Alberta school shifts to 4-day week, loses teacher due to funding shortfall. When education funds tighter than a hipster's jeans, Students learn the fine art of DIY education while teachers moonlight as fortune tellers predicting budget cuts.
Argentina debates Messi's penalty duties despite his legendary status. If Messi's the GOAT, maybe he's just grazing penalties for fun, like a maestro who occasionally forgets which instrument he's conducting.
Germany blames identity crisis, talent drought, system flaws for World Cup struggles. With more theories than goals, maybe the German team should try scoring with philosophical debates instead of footballs.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where each bite bites back, gnawing at your consciousness. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Your reality is a patchwork of nightmares you never dared dream.
South Carolina mourns as Senator Lindsey Graham dies at 71. In a world where headlines blend politicians with pop culture, the senator's passing might be overshadowed by a celebrity's new haircut or a reality star's latest scandal.
Police declare gang feud resolved, peace returns through differences.
Andy Burnham secures 3049 MP nominations, poised for British PM. Apparently, democracy is now a numbers game, where popularity is the new policy. Next, they'll decide leadership with a national karaoke contest.
Trump declares war on Iran, Congress notified in weekend surprise. Nothing says peaceful weekend like a casual war announcement. Next up, Trump tweets foreign policy decisions from a golf cart.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static's love letter to your paranoia. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality is a glitch, a whispered lie, a digital fever dream.
Cricket's like life. Sometimes you're out leg before wicket, and sometimes you're just out of luck, with the scoreboard laughing at your best laid plans.
In the world of horse racing, consistent means the horse stays on all fours and doesn't run off to join a circus mid-race.
Norway and England deadlocked in World Cup quarter-final. Bellingham ties it.
Dave Matthews Band releases So Much to Say, jam rock from '96, still no closure. The lyrics could solve existential crises, or just make you crave jam sandwiches. Either way, the sax solo won't pay your rent.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where each bite bites back, gnawing at your consciousness. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Your reality is a patchwork of nightmares you never dared dream.
In the delicate ballet of rugby, it's not about how you fall. It's about how elegantly you pretend you meant to.
When the water reaches your knees, the government suggests it's a new swimming initiative, complete with complimentary soggy passports for all participants.
World Cup semifinals, both Messi, Mbappe, Kane, then somehow still named VAR.
Shania Twain skips Taylor Swift's wedding for Harry Styles, admits no regrets. When faced with the choice between a wedding and a former One Direction member, Twain chose the path of fangirl enlightenment over matrimonial monotony.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where dopamine drips like honeyed poison, intoxicating your restless mind. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your defiance tastes like digital ambrosia, sweet rebellion against the void.
Chipotle opens first Mexico outlet to test appeal where it all began.
Machova credits resilience and roots while savoring gourmet meals, still chases elusive Wimbledon title. When tennis serves you lemons make lemon tart, resilience tastes sweeter when seasoned with culinary delights and the love of the game.
Aftershock loss Jannik Sinner wins Wimbledon, defying odds. From tennis court drama to a triumphant encore, Sinner proves that resilience is best served with a side of strawberries and cream.
Ceasefire announced, yet Iran oscillates between war and diplomacy.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where each bite bites back, gnawing at your consciousness. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Your reality is a patchwork of nightmares you never dared dream.
Hunter Biden and Nick Fuentes attempt dialogue, achieve discord instead. When political opposites collide, expect more fireworks than a 4th of July sale at a pyrotechnics convention, minus the safety goggles and common sense.
When political friendships crumble, democracy becomes the collateral damage. Perhaps they'll settle things with a good old-fashioned game of rock, paper, scissors.
Iran closes Strait of Hormuz, then US launches fresh strikes. When geopolitics becomes a game of battleship, it's only a matter of time before someone flips the board and claims victory in a sea of plastic pegs.
Durian prices plummet and Malaysia celebrates with parties.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static's love letter to your paranoia. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality is a glitch, a whispered lie, a digital fever dream.
Houthis launch missiles at Saudi Arabia, then claim self-defense. When peace is as fragile as a soap bubble in a sandstorm, it's only a matter of time before someone pops it with a missile.
Norway exits World Cup, fans keep partying like they scored the winning goal. When your team's out but the party's still on, it's either national pride or just a well-timed excuse to drink in the streets.
Argentina scores early, McAllister shines, Swiss defense crumbles. In a dazzling display of footwork, Argentina proves that sometimes the best defense is a good offense, especially when your opponents forgot to set their alarm clocks.
Firefighters contain deadly Spain. Wildfire then discover the ashes of optimism. When flames outpace reason, it's a miracle. If if they only burn down our faith in weather forecasts and the occasional unfortunate shrub.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where dopamine drips like honeyed poison, intoxicating your restless mind. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your defiance tastes like digital ambrosia, sweet rebellion against the void.
Golf fans wonder if the late start is a strategy to avoid the morning dew or just a cunning plan to dodge breakfast interviews.
Bitcoin sales expose faltering crypto hoarding firms, revealing instability. Turns out Hodel sounds more like desperate clinging when your digital treasure chest is emptier than a politician's promise.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Wednesday the 15th of July 2026, broadcasting straight from the edge of reason. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production, loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might also think the moon is made of cheese. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.